This next poet is named Sam Griffith. Samuel Griffith is a poet from New Orleans, New Louisiana, whose work has appeared in Glass Mountain Magazine, the Soar and Oak Review, and the San Antonio Review. He's also served as a copy editor and currently writes grants and creative content for Back on My Feet, a local nonprofit that combats homelessness in Austin. Samuel Griffith.
Howdy, y'all. I'm going to read two pieces from my chapbook, Petrichor. Before I start, I think it probably behooves everyone if I explain Petrichor a little bit. So Petrichor, essentially, you probably experienced in the past 2 days considering the weather, but it's the smell that you get after a rain, after a usually dry season. And when you think about that, I think it's really important how that parlays to poetry, especially what I tried to get done in this chapbook. Thinking about how it's a sensual response from a sudden action. That's kind of what I'm trying to achieve in these two poems I'm going to read. The first one is called, This Is Not an Oasis. I forgot the feeling, what it was like for us to drown in that same hue of red, masked by the bleeding light of the sun, yellow. Our refuge, our shared space, a tropic in the desert. Our touch producing water neither one of us knew we had, a tropic in the desert. Tired bones looked out the window. Tired eyes wondered if we would ever swim out of this red. I have no water to give anymore. At night, I dream of my breath pressing out of my lips and throughout my chest, trying to wet the hot and cold sand, the oasis. Do you remember it? I only do when I shut my eyes. It was the two of us, before our bones were bare and our desert dry. We were clothed, bathed and fed, dripping over a hopeful life. When I wake up, I walk outside into an oasis. Pictures of us have faded, the colors transferable with the ease of any paintbrush. Some days I walk outside with that paintbrush and paint and repaint our picture, our oasis. Your face is an olive color. It's exquisite. It's expensive. It's the only color I know that gets it right. I paint it first. I color in your cheeks. Then I paint your chest, your eyes, and our oasis. Never my dry tusks and sandy bones. And then the second piece I'm going to read to you is called Into French Island. It's a pantoum. So if you know what that is, that's awesome. If you don't know what it is, you'll probably know what it is really soon. Just as we cross into French Island, tears clinging inside my eyes find a way to the cold leather seat in this blue minivan. I can see the red of my eyes because I am blinking too slow. Tears clinging inside my eyes find a way to the cold, sputtering wheels that are kicking up sleep, resembling the inside of my sockets. I am blinking too slow, slow enough that the road jumps and leaps before me. Sputtering wheels that are kicking up sleep, resembling the inside of my sockets. The labyrinth of roads are set ablaze by my fevered eyes. Slow enough that the road jumps and leaps before me, I want to reach out. The labyrinth of roads are set ablaze by my fevered eyes. A sweet, slow drip of scarlet. I want to reach out. My brain and body have no harmony anymore. A sweet, slow drip of scarlet, of love, perhaps. My brain and body have no harmony anymore. For she loved me, and that, if now more than before, of love, perhaps, as soon as the tires stop. For she loved me, and that, if now more than before, I realize, as soon as the tires stop, as soon as the tears ring out of my face, hitting the blue leather, I realize she knows what I'm thinking when I am blinking too slow.